Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons BTD5 Deluxe Edition. In this episode I'm actually doing this for the second time, not because like the audio got corrupted and I lost the video or anything like that, just because I failed really bad. So what I'm doing is at the beginning of the last episode that I kind of just canceled the recording for, is I bought the Ace Private Hangar, reduced the cost of Monkey Aces and the upgrades by 5%, increased the attack speed of Monkey Aces by 10%, Aces get fast firing forward gunners to add to their firepower, increased the cost of Monkey Buccaneers, and blah blah blah. So I got that. Didn't cost that much, just like 3,000. But anyway, it's gonna go to Ascension. And I was doing really bad. Not just like, oh, there was that one round where I totally lost a bunch of lives and then that's how I lost. It was like a gradual, I'm losing like 10 lives per round type of thing. So it was pretty bad. So yeah, that's why I'm restarting this. I didn't want to just use and continue and then do it that way or anything. What I'm going to be doing is placing some dart monkeys, just some normal dart monkeys. Because I'm not able to spend, or I don't have enough money to buy a Monkey Ace right off the bat, and even if I did, the Monkey Ace wouldn't be very good at the moment. If I was able to place it like right in the middle of the track, then maybe it might do pretty well, but for the moment it was not doing as great as I was hoping it would. So that was really one of my main problems, was just that I was trying to use a tower, the Monkey Ace in particular, that just wasn't good enough for the particular stage that I was at. It's not really a great solo tower. It's better as support and everything, especially when you have to build all the way up to the never miss targeting, which I think total that costs like almost 4,500 cash. To build, so it takes a while to get up to 4,000, because that's about as expensive as a Super Monkey, really, and it's definitely not quite as good as a Super Monkey. It's pretty good. It is decent, but not as good as a Super Monkey, so that's kind of interesting to think about, that it costs about the same with a bunch of upgrades and all that, but not as good. But anyways, so just gonna get a bunch of dart monkeys, because the dart monkeys actually are pretty good for the amount that they cost, especially on these early stages. Definitely a good early stage game level monkey tower thing, if that makes sense. But obviously it's not quite as good later on in the game, once you're getting into a bunch of ceramics and Moabs and stuff. So let's see about this. Just get an enhanced eyesight to give them good range, because one of the problems that I kind of had with dart monkeys, not necessarily that I had this problem with them in the last episode or anything, but just that in general on this stage, because the edges of the track aren't very cleanly defined, like it's all cloudy and fluffy, I suppose, it's kind of hard to determine where exactly the stage or the track is and where your placeable towers can be, or where your towers can be placed. Obviously, it shouldn't be too hard for some of you guys, but it's kind of difficult, I guess, to me, or for me to distinguish that factor. But anyways, it's kind of hard for me to tell when the track is actually within the range of the dart monkey. And as you might have noticed, I've got the explosive dart deluxe upgrade on these dart monkeys, so that allows their darts to explode at the end of their life, I guess. Now, I think I might only be getting the triple dart on two of these, on these two dart monkeys, just because having the triple dart is pretty good. It's a pretty well designed. I'm trying to think of how I could phrase that using well, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get triple darts because it's pretty good, but the problem with it is that then it doesn't explode right as it hits the balloon anymore, because it pierces through and then explodes later, which I'm not entirely sure how that affects lead balloons. I think it'll just explode on the lead balloon rather than like somehow pierce through it and then not pop it and then explode somewhere else so that the explosion doesn't get it. But I just want to be sure that doing this doesn't affect how good it is against lead balloons, because that's kind of the main reason why I'm putting it out here. It's because having lead balloons, or having a defense against lead balloons is pretty good, especially if you only have dart monkeys and all that. But anyways, let's see. So I haven't lost any lives yet, which is an improvement from the last time that I tried this, so that's good. And I'm going to be saving constantly, just in case. I'm going to try not to use continues as much. I'm going to try to be saving more often so that I can just start off where I left off, I guess. and do it that way, even though I just forgot to save after that one. But alright, so round 24 is definitely not going to be a problem, because that's just going to be one camo balloon. And then 25 I found out was just regrows, yellow regrows I think. And then round 26 is a bunch of pink balloons, and then some zebra balloons. And then round 28 is a bunch of streams, which should definitely not be a problem for these dart monkeys. And then 28 is lead balloons, or did I say 26? 27 is the streams, 28 is the lead balloons, 29, I don't remember what that is, I think it's a couple of regrows, and then 30 is lead balloons, 31 I think might be a bunch of yellows, I don't remember, but I did just lose 4 lives, wasn't actually paying attention to that, but let's see, to make up for that, I'm actually going to place a spike factory. Might not be the best idea. Not sure exactly how well that placement's going to go, if it's only going to place on one side or not, but alright. And also, in a previous episode I mentioned not knowing if bigger stacks or faster production was better, and someone posted a comment or a message on Ninja Kiwi? I don't remember if they commented or left a message, but either one. They let me know which one was better. They said that bigger stacks was better than faster production at first, even though they are pretty close, or yeah, they are pretty close, but they said that the bigger stacks was better. So I decided, I just trust them and all that. So anyways, I feel like the spike factory is not doing very much. It's only got 43 pops, which is decent, but doesn't seem like a lot. Might need to get 2 or something. I don't know. But anyways, let's see. I'm actually going to sell it, because I don't need it at the moment. Well, nah, I'll build another one. I'll build 2 right there, and do it like that. That way, I know that they're both getting all their spikes onto the track sooner, I guess, if that makes sense. I think this is more efficient, because there's 2 ends of the track, and only 2, not like 5, or 4, I guess, for Mount Magma, because then that'd be really expensive to have a bunch of spike factories. But, anyways, yeah, I wasn't actually paying attention. I can't really tell. I think the darts do just hit the lead balloon and then stop and explode. So okay, in round 31 is a bunch of zebras, with a couple of regrow zebras at the end, but let's see. I do really want to use the monkey ace, because I did spend a bunch of monkey money on it, but I'm not going to use it yet, because these towers can obviously still be upgraded more to be even better. So yeah. I don't want to use a monkey ace yet, also because I need a lot of money in order to make it good. I need the never miss targeting for it to be worth it, basically, and that's going to cost about 4,000, at least 4,000, but no more than 5,000 in order to get. So yeah, and I only know that because I was just playing the game and trying to do that. But oh, also during that episode, I got 5 monkey farmers, and then I placed a banana farm and a monkey farmer next to it. So I bought 5, but then I already used 1. So that's a thing, I suppose. But let's see, can get that. I want to upgrade these evenly, like at the same time. So I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna wait for the wait till I get about 2,600. Random thing to talk about. How many of you have ever heard of the book The Fault in Our Stars? I'm assuming it's a pretty popular book, especially because there's a movie coming out of it. In case, I've probably mentioned this before in one of my recent videos or something, but The Fault in Our Stars is a book written by the famous YouTuber John Green, who is one of the Vlog Brothers, who also started VidCon and a bunch of other shows on YouTube. But he's also a famous author. He's written quite a few books. The only ones I can think of are Paper Towns, Looking for Alaska, and The Fault in Our Stars, although I'm sure he's written a couple others, if not many others. But his book, The Fault in Our Stars, is really good. I just read it a couple days ago, or actually I finished it yesterday, excuse me, and I started it like 2 or 3 days ago. But really good book. I think I did mention it yesterday in yesterday's video, but like I said in the other video, I guess, really good book. I do recommend that you're probably like over 15 before you read it, just because it's a bit more mature. But the movie is definitely going to be good, because even the author of the book said that the movie is going to be great, or is great. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's all I need to talk about. I guess you should definitely read the book before you watch the movie, unless you really don't like reading, like really just despise reading. Then I guess it's okay to watch the movie and then decide if you want to read the book after that. and I'm actually going to upgrade these to triple darts because I might as well to help out with popping and all that. Which, you know, with all this, you'd think that my specialty building was something other than the monkey ace, because I haven't built any monkey aces yet. But again, I'm doing that. I'm specifically not building any because I need more money before I can really make it awesome. And I already want to get a banana farm, so I think I will. I'm gonna get a banana farm. Actually, I might get 2 if I can fit 2 somewhere. I'm gonna put the banana farmer right there, or monkey farmer, and then building these. I'm building multiple before I'm upgrading any of them. Not exactly the best idea, but it works, I suppose, because then I'm going to get a bunch of lives. I was going to say a bunch of money, but I am going to get a bunch of money as well. But a bunch of lives at the end of it, at the end of each round, because of the healthy bananas upgrade. Because I did start to lose lives, but I just want to make myself totally secure and get a bunch of banana farm extra lives and stuff. Because wow, those ceramics really started to eat through my defenses. So definitely going to need better money, or better defenses, more money, because of needing to buy better defenses with all that money. But anyways, and I'm also going to be upgrading the banana farms a little bit more, just so that they're able to give me more lives as well. So let's see what's next. I could build more dart monkeys, I suppose, but they're not the biggest priority at the moment. Alright, I guess I'm going to go for a monkey ace right now, even though I don't have enough money for never miss targeting. So yeah, that's going to take 44,065 cash because of the specialty building. And you can see here, it's kind of, well, it's probably kind of hard to see. You can see the darts shooting out, sort of like a dartling gun, but not quite as good as a dartling gun. So yeah, that's the thing, I suppose. I really enjoy that specialty building upgrade. Like, that's one of my favorite things that comes with being a deluxe upgrade, not deluxe upgrade, but a specialty building thing. I just think it's kind of cool. And wow, it's already round 46. I did not even realize that. That is crazy. Wow, I got really close to losing right there. Oh wow, I really need to pay better attention to what levels this, and I lost. Okay, I'm just going to continue rather than before how I just started over the recording. So wow, I am not doing very good. I am not doing much better than I did last time, which is somewhat surprising. It's surprising to me how surprising that is, I guess, if that makes sense. So I'm going to get rid of this one and this one, so that I can upgrade these a little bit more, so I can get more lives per round. Yeah, and then of course, generally upgrading these banana farms also increases the amount of money I'm getting, so that's nice. But let's see. Next, I think I'm just going to keep upgrading the banana farms, so I can get a whole bunch of money out of them and a bunch of lives. Because obviously I need them. Still keeping the dart monkeys because they're helpful with lead balloons, as well as just normal balloons in general. And then the never miss targeting is pretty helpful, but I'm not quite sure how great it is at the moment. Because I mean, obviously the monkey ace isn't super amazing or anything, but it seems to be pretty good. And spike factories are definitely helping out, especially now that I upgraded them to the spike ball factory. So what's next? Not really sure what else is next on my agenda. Ceramic balloons, those are still definitely a problem. And Moab class balloons, I just remembered that. I need to get rid of Moab class balloons. So, I want to buy that. I want to buy the upgrade, but I shouldn't. What I'm going to do to deal with Moab class balloons is I'm actually going to get spike factories and upgrade them to the Moab shutter spikes, and even going to upgrade white hot spikes, which actually means I'm going to sell this one to upgrade that, and then I'm going to have to yeah, I can put it there. I'm going to sell another one, which means that I'm not going to be getting as many lives as I'd like out of each round, but I'll make do, I suppose. Because, I mean, obviously gaining any lives more than 0 is great. Great help. So this combo of having a Moab Shutter Spike Factory in front of a regular Moab Mine, or not Moab Mine, Spike Mine, Spike Ball Factory thing, that's a pretty good strategy for getting rid of Moabs, just because the Moab Shutter Spike layer is going to get through the Moab layer, and then the spike ball factory is going to get rid of all the ceramics inside, or at least help with all the ceramics inside. So again, just building up my money from the banana farms to help out my lives and my cash, which is good. So yeah, alright, so these spike factory combos should be pretty good against Moabs. Shouldn't have to worry about any of that until the BFB, which will be on round 60. And with enough money that I've got, or with all the money that I have, I'm going to get another of these, another of the monkey aces with the never miss targeting, because those are actually really helpful. It makes a whole bunch of darts appear on the screen, and also these don't have camo detection yet. And now they do, because the reason why I don't get the camo detection is because I'm not a huge fan of the noise from the explosion from the pineapples. And the pineapples are necessary before you can get the camo detection, which is kind of lame. So yeah, that's a thing, I guess. I don't know. You have to get the pineapples before you can get camo detection. And of course I'm going to take a second to text, which I should not do, but at the moment I suppose it's acceptable because of the not meaning of the text, but the manner of the text. No, that's not the right word. But anyways, gonna upgrade another up to the level of awesomeness, I guess, that needs to be. I don't know what I just said. But anyways, let's see. So I want to upgrade these into valuable bananas so I can get a little bit more cash, but I'm not sure how great that'll be considering it's already around 55. And now, no, let's see, that's going to be 12, no, about 13 or 14,000. After one more round, well, actually I could do it after just selling those as well, but okay, so after this round, I'm going to sell the banana farms, maybe. Well, I'll sell them, buy the upgrade, and then probably build another one, because I'm going to get the Spectre. So, let's just sell the Dart Ace as well. Not the Dart Ace, what? The Dart Monkey, and build this into a Spectre, and then I've got enough cash, so I can just build another banana farm. I keep selling and buying these things, but the Spectre is going to take care of all of my lead balloon needs, or camo lead as well, because it also has camo detection. I'm not sure if the Spectre comes with camo detection inherently, or if I have to get the other one, but the explosion from the actual Spectre sort of, what's the term, covers up, I guess, or overwhelms the sound of the pineapple that just comes out of the normal Spectre ship thing, plane, whatchamacallit. So I guess it's okay. And again, I've mentioned this before in most of my older videos whenever I use explosive type towers, but I just generally don't necessarily enjoy the sound of the explosion from a bomb tower or a cannon ship or any kind of explosion, which generally tends to make me not want to use them, unless I'm playing a game without audio, like I'm playing it off screen or something. But I don't know, it's just something that kind of sticks with me, even though it's not for a specific, like, oh, it's too loud, or oh, it's too deep, or anything like that. It's just, meh, the sound doesn't really quite sound good to me. I don't know, it's really weird, can't really describe it very well. But yeah, now that I've got a Spectre, it's basically a really good super monkey. So it's definitely going to help taking down the BFB and any Moabs that come out of it. And of course the never miss targeting is also helpful in general, for just taking down Bloons in general, and Moab class Bloons. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I should just build a bunch more Spectres. That's going to be expensive to do. Just because it's a really expensive tower. It's one of the most expensive. It's one of the most expensive towers, I think. I'm kind of assuming it is. Don't actually know the actual statistics or whatever. But let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna save up for another Spectre or two, which again is gonna be really expensive. Which actually, in that case, that's 15,000. Not sure what I'm going to do. That's going to sell for about 11,000, which would be enough for another Spectre. I think I will. I'm going to sell this, get the Spectre, and then save up a little bit for the banana farm again, and then just work my way back up with the banana farm, which is a really strange investment plan. It's probably not, I'm pretty sure it's not a great investment plan, not a great money management technique, but oh well. Let's see, gonna use spike factories. Let's see. What am I saying? What am I saying? Alright, spike factories, sorry about that. Spike factories are going to be helpful, and of course, as soon as I realized, oh hey, I'm distracting myself, I should go back to talking about the game, then I'm going on a rant, which is going to keep me from talking about what I'm trying to talk about. But when I said sorry about that, it was odd to me. Probably didn't sound that odd to you. Probably, maybe, I don't know. But well, because I have a job, which is weird to think about. Sometimes I don't know why I said it was weird. I haven't thought of it as weird to think about. But anyways, I work sometimes as a cashier. Basically, it's probably the best way to put it. I'm sometimes a cashier, and whenever like I struggle with something because I'm still kind of new on the job, like if I don't know which keys to press on the register for the more complicated actions, or if I'm struggling with the bag or the merchandise, or for whatever reason, if I'm delaying the customer from purchasing and leaving, then I'll usually say like, oh, I'm sorry about that, or sorry for this, sorry for that, whatever. And I do apologize. Like, I do genuinely mean my apology. But I guess I sort of have a not necessarily like a rehearsed tone to my voice, but just I guess rehearse would be a good term to use for it. That just right now, when I said sorry about that because I was not paying attention, my commentary was all whatever, that it just seemed funny to me that I would say it like that. I don't know, kind of weird. But yeah, this episode should be going up Thursday, I think. And this whole week, I've been late on my videos, like just uploading them late in the day. No real good reason for that. Well, sort of on Mondays, kind of half a good reason, but not really. Tuesday, not really a great reason. And then today for Wednesday, because I'm recording this on Wednesday, I just didn't wake up in the morning. Like, I had my alarm set for 6:30, which is mostly just, it's actually an old alarm time that I could probably get rid of by now, but, I don't know. I could probably change that setting now, even though I do want to get up early. Like, I do think it's good to be up early. I'm just really bad at getting up early, just because I generally stay up till like 1 in the morning, so then getting up at 6:30 is like 5.5 hours of sleep, and then I'd have to like take a nap to get like a good 8 hours of sleep. But then I don't like taking naps. Well, I do enjoy taking naps, but I don't want to take naps because then that just sort of takes away time from the day, which I feel like any sleep obviously takes away time from the day, but your body does need sleep. Sleep is a good thing. You do sleep for a reason. It's not like a sickness or something. Like, you should sleep. It's good. It's probably about as important as eating and drinking, eating food that's good for you, and drinking water and other good hydrants. Or hydrants? Would that be a good term for water? Or other liquids, I suppose? I have no idea what I'm talking about. So, let's see. Still saving up for my 3rd Spectre. And I think with 3 Spectres, that should be enough for like anything. Because I've got area of effect, camo defense, lead popping ability, good attack rate, infinite range. Spectres are pretty much awesome at everything. They're kind of like how I was talking about specialization of labor, basically. I don't think I actually said specialization of labor, but that's like a whole nother topic that I could get into. But specialization as far as here, like Moab Maulers or snipers or ice towers, and like bringing in different towers that are specifically good at their own special task, rather than bringing in one tower that's pretty good at everything. The Spectre is basically that, pretty good at everything, except it's really awesome at everything. The only problem with it is that it's really expensive. So, like I said, that's a problem, because a lot of people, well, I mean, I feel like I'm saying a lot of people as if it's like real people playing the game or something. Or, I mean, obviously it's real people playing the game, but anyways, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So, with my 3 Spectres, I'm actually going to leave it at that. I'm not going to buy any more Spectres. But what I might do, what I'm still debating on doing, is building other towers, other things that would be useful. I think I'm going to get a balloon shipper right here to help out with the Moab class balloons. I know I don't have enough money for a Moab class destroyer, a super wide funnel, but just gonna put it there anyways, and just wait, because the Moab class balloons, they are still kind of a problem. The having 3 specters is really helpful, and the spike factories, you know what, actually, yeah, I just remembered that. Spike factories, those are good. Those are good against Moab class balloons, so instead of doing whatever it was I was about to do with Moab, not Moab Shredder, Moab Chipper, I guess you could call it, the super wide funnel, instead I'm going to upgrade some more spike factories to increase that defense, to use those as my primary anti-Moab defense, even though the specters, like I've already said, are pretty good against Moabs. They're decent, I suppose, and I'm yawning, like yesterday. Which is terrible, because yesterday I was yawning because it was really early in the morning, and today I'm yawning because I'm just lazy and tired and unenergetic, unathletic, and all that. Which, you know, I'd say I'm unathletic. Well, I don't know. I feel like saying I'm unathletic is being a bit harsh, even though I know I'm not, like, super athletic. I'm not, like, the most in-shape person in the world. I'd be really tired after running a mile, even though I probably could run a mile in under 12 minutes, that's for sure, but probably closer to 10 than rather than like 8 minutes. So I'm not that fast, and I can't run for that long. But I mean, I'm generally decent. I wouldn't like hate running a mile, but anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know whether or not I'm in shape is an issue at the moment, just because I was yawning, I suppose. But anyways, it is. Oh yeah, because earlier I was mentioning this video should go up on Thursday. Hopefully it goes up on time, early, like at noon, noon Pacific time. Not sure what time that is for you guys. But random question: what time of the day do you guys usually watch my videos? Because I know that I know that you guys are like kind of all over the world. I mean, I don't get that many views, so you're not like that far all over the world. But what time is it generally when you guys watch this video? Do you watch at a specific general time? Do you watch like before school, after school, in the middle of the night, during school, whatever you do? One thing I would suggest, you don't watch my videos during school, even if you're doing it like at lunch or in between class periods, or during class period when you think like, oh, I've learned this stuff already, I don't need to pay attention to the teacher. Generally, I think you could spend your time better than watching my videos if you're at school. Generally, depending on what grade, but in general, not depending on what grade you're in. You can definitely spend your time better when you're at school rather than watching my videos. So yeah, not sure if I phrased that correctly, but anyways, if you are even just like listening during lunch or something, there's so many better videos that you could be listening to. Like educational videos, which I know for you guys that may be like, I'm already at school, why do I need educational videos? But because you're at school, watching some interesting shows, or I say shows because they're on YouTube, but watching some interesting videos or video series, which is basically a show, that are, you know, educational and thought-provoking and stuff like that, that would help you sort of stay in the mindset of wanting to learn while you're at school, which is really good. I wish I did better in school. Although if I did better in school, I probably wouldn't be here, which is kind of interesting. Not like be here as in be alive, but I mean, I probably wouldn't be doing these videos if I was better at school, which might sound like an advocation for not doing good at school, but it's really not. I do still wish I was better at school, because not necessarily that like I regret this decision and I wish I had done better so I didn't have to resort to making videos on YouTube, but it's nothing like that. It's just I wish that I had done my best. I really feel like I didn't try enough when I was at school. I didn't put my all into all the work that I was doing. I was just sort of like, it'll pass, I guess. It was okay. Even though I told myself I really wanted straight A's, I didn't want to work for straight A's, which is a really bad mentality. And I really hope none of you have that mentality, even though I kind of already know that some of you do. Not necessarily because like I know some of you and I'm aware of your struggles or anything, but just because I know that you're human and you're probably in your teens, I think. I'm not actually that in tune with my demographic, but yeah, I definitely urge you to concentrate at school and to work on schoolwork and not necessarily like do it because you have to get a good grade to get a good job and that's the way to succeed in life, but because doing good in school isn't just going to help you for school related things. Working on your work ethic, making yourself work and making yourself do things that you know you don't feel like doing but you know you should, having that mentality is going to be really helpful even when you're doing your own hobbies, because even your hobbies, even doing YouTube videos, even eating, like, you're not always going to want to do what you want to do, and being able to make yourself do things that you don't always feel like doing is a really powerful tool that a lot of people don't have. And it would be really great for you to start young. You don't even have to start young. You just have to start now at work. Try to start working on being able to get yourself to do things you don't feel like doing. I don't want to say stuff you don't want to do, because that can be taken different ways, but if you don't feel like doing your homework, or you don't feel like working on that long-term project that's still a month away, even though for some of you you're probably out of school already. So I just realized that this whole school rant is probably totally useless because all of you are out of school, probably, like summer break and stuff. But still, you should watch this when you're in school, which I just said you shouldn't watch this when you're in school, but you know what I mean. You should think about this when you're back in the school period, all that stuff. Just because it's really important for you guys to do well. It's really important for everyone to do well. But this round actually has a whole bunch of Moabs and BFBs. I'm actually kind of afraid because, yep, I just lost a bunch of lives. Over 100, I think. But I'm going to save, just to be safe. I have 20,000 cash. I'm saving right now because I don't want to use a continue. But I think I'm going to lose this round. Because I should have bought another Spectre or a Bloon Chipper. That would have actually been really helpful. More Moab, not Moab Shredders. Well, Moab Shredder Spikes would have been helpful, but just more defenses in general would have been pretty helpful. However, okay, I was able to beat the ZMG, so I got 1,200 monkey money, which is technically just 1,000 because I already spent 200 on continue, I think. So, anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Remember to do well in school; it is really important. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.